You are the creator of everything that is around. Therefore, there is no need to be afraid. There is no need to be against anyone else. There is no need to be sad. Because everything that surrounds you is your own self. And this is your creation. And as the creator, you can solve all health maladies. You can solve all health maladies inside you and even outside you. And they call it miracles. But they are not miracles. Any can do this miracle of being healthy and transmit energy and health to others. Like you are doing. You are transmitting by teaching your classes. You are transmitting this. So go inside and do it inside and do it outside. You can do this. It's beautiful. Everybody can do this. And everybody's connected to this. That's why we are here talking. We are this kind of mirage in a desert. We are being created by you, by you. We are being a creation. We are just another personality and identity inside your dream. And through this dream, we are talking your truth. We are answering questions. But actually, it seems like we are answering questions. But the questions are, these questions are being answered by you. By you. Through this body, through this hallucination, through this mirage, through this dream that you are dreaming. So remember, keep connecting inside. Okay, next question.
Nandimar wanted to know if we will be able to return to having contact in groups, like including classes and events and being with our families.
Yes, we are working on this, okay? We are working with many other beings, many astral and subtle beings, and also with other beings from different planets. And there is some kind of opposition also. But this opposition has been there for a long time. And two, the light and the dark forces are pushing against each other. But on this time, light has been pushing a little bit stronger.
Yes.
But we don't want to destroy with this opposition the planet. And it is funny because there is some kind of dichotomy, some kind of contradiction, because we are saying to you that do not oppose because you are all one. However, leave this opposition to us. Because we are the ones that have this work. It's almost like you don't have to take our job, okay? And in this planet, and it's in this three-dimensional field of perception, there is night and day. And there are two forces that are completely different. But usually these two forces work in unison. But from the middle came something else. Something that wants to work separate. And it hides on darkness. Even though darkness is not horrible, it's like night. Night is no bad. But whatever is there, that is very similar to a big, strong, powerful akrat, some kind of ego that was born long, long time ago. This thing is not respecting the balance between yin and yang. So this thing wants to take over. So there is a sort of pushing that we are making, that we are doing, to restore this balance. So when this balance is restored, things are going to change in this planet. It's not that things are bad now, but they've been not doing so well for a long time. Of course, countries like this that are blessed, and the people here are so blessed, have not been feeling.
Costa Rica.
Yes, Costa Rica. And even this whole continent. Well, they had some problems in South America and Mexico, etc. But not so bad like the problems in Iraq, Iran. So these other countries have been feeling really bad, like it's like the apocalypse for a long, long time. You see?
Yes.
So this is just another drop. And now you are all feeling something. All around the world. But there is a lot of goodness in this world. And that's why we are asking you to dream a different dream. Starting with whatever you are doing with your social media, whatever you are doing all around the world, when you interact with people in a personal level, with a group, in a political level, just try to always keep peace. It is easy, and then we'll do the next thing. We'll do the rest. Be in peace with your partner, with your family, with your friends. Because usually, there's where you fight the most. With the people closest to you. With the people that love you the most. There's where you fight the most. It is insane sometimes if you look at this from this perspective. So begin to treat well the people you love, even if they have a different opinion. And then begin to expand with this love and begin to be contagious. And that is why, and exactly why, we don't take sides or have opinions about what is happening. Because if we had an opinion, you will crucify us very fast if you do not agree. But we don't need to have an opinion inside a dream. Because imagine when you are dreaming, the opinions inside this dream, or your dream, your individual dream, they are not important. As soon as you wake up, you don't think about, I'm going to dream tomorrow and I'm going to tell this person I don't like whatever he said. I'm going to show him. You don't do that because it's a dream. So realize that this is a dream also. It's a little bit longer. Longer dream, but a dream. So it's not important. Your opinions are not important. What is important is love. What is important is peace. What is important is to be united and to give and transmit love. And that is what everybody needs right now. Love. Just keep giving security to people. If they feel bad, use the media for that, to make people feel secure, to restore the faith on those ones that lost it. And in the midst of this ocean of uncertainty, just be a light that illuminates the way back to the eternal self. Okay? What else?
Thank you. Wow. There's a lot of people asking questions about moving outside of the cities.
Yes.
And returning to a more natural state of living in community type situations.
This is the way to go. This is the way to go. It is time. It is time to go back to nature. It is time to leave cities behind. It is time to live outside the grid, you said?
Off the grid.
Off the grid.
Mm-hmm.
Nature will begin to heal yourself. Mother Nature is amazing. And if you were living in this way, any sort of pandemic wouldn't have so much chance to jump from here to there. So then it's good for so many things. But mostly to keep you healthy, to keep you positive, to keep you relaxed, and secure and with faith. If you live in nature, these things are bound to happen. And if you live in nature, restoring nature, it will be fantastic. But remember, this world is overpopulated. So slowly, try not to grow so much inside these communities. It's time to keep population down, because the resources of planet Earth can't maintain so much people. It can maintain you now. You're on time. But everybody needs water. Everybody needs food. So all the communities should have water and food. It should be fair for everyone. We'll see if human race is ready to share. Because the time has come in which in some parts of the world there is not enough. How can you help? And these communities also should concentrate on awakening. And like what we said, if you concentrate on awakening, all the meridians in your astral body, acupuncture meridians you call it, they will be all without knots. They will be all open, and therefore you will be so healthy you won't experience not even a single cold. So stop circumventing around the same old paradigms. It is time to obliterate everything you had believed on. These all kinds of ways of living, and return to nature. Return to nature. It is possible. And it is good for you. Anything else?
We have one more question. It's about forgiving. If you could help us understand how to forgive people who have abused us, especially our own family members, how we can turn ourselves to loving them instead of keeping them as an enemy.
Okay. Yes, yes.
And I feel like this expands to our groups of friends who are in conflict with each other with these opinions of everything that's happening. How can we forgive each other and just love each other?
Yes. Forgiving is the most powerful exit valve that humans possess. forgiving and accepting. Mhm. When the present moment is so difficult and someone is committing a horrible mistake and therefore is abusing someone, the person that is being abused, their physical body, astral body and soul contract, and therefore they stop trusting, they stop believing. And it is a very, very difficult situation, because then the akrat, which is part of this contraction, becomes involved in this situation. And the akrat is, in a way, moving through the physical and astral body, and it is affecting these two through the meridians and through the central, or through the nervous system, the whole nervous system. They hold, in a way, memories in a cellular level. And with this, yes.
The akrat is the ego mechanism, the facets of the ego.
Yes, the akrat is the ego mechanism and the different phases of the ego, which takes an identity and several different personalities depending in which social circle it moves.
Thank you.
So, there's something that we want to tell you. And it's because we are all united that when someone suffers abuse, we all do. We all suffer the abuse you suffer because we are all connected. So by knowing this, if you were embarrassed about what happened to you, then you can stop this embarrassment. No need to be embarrassed because we all suffered it together through these physical bodies, because we are all connected. But at the same exact time, we are free, we are all free from these physical bodies, from this three-dimensional field of perception, as the pure self that never has suffered any abuse, because it's untouchable. And here there is another dichotomy and contradiction, because how can you suffer and at the same time do not suffer? So pure consciousness suffers when it believes on the dream. So if you believe on this dream, you are bound to suffer and experience this. But if you understand that this is a dream, that you are dreaming, then it is easier to escape the tentacles of the dream and understand that you are this pure crystal clean ether, and that nothing can attach to this clarity that you are. Even if I try to grab you, I cannot. Even if I try to stain you with the most powerful sticky ink, I will throw it and it will fall through the ground. Because this is what you are. You are this awareness, which is emptiness itself. So nothing can touch you. So in a way, we are all dreaming the same dream. So we are all sharing your suffering, because we can tune into your suffering. But at the same time, we also share this pure consciousness, this pure awareness, which is dreaming this dream. So this is one way of understanding, and it's the beginning of softening your heart so you can forgive. Then when we talk about forgiving, usually the Akrat says, no, how can I forgive that atrocity? This abuse was so unjust. And of course, the Akrat, in a way, explains this really coherently. However, remember that the Akrat knows very little. And so by not forgiving, the Akrat causes contractions inside the physical body. These contractions, for some time, if they are there for a long time, they become stronger and stronger, and pointier. So you begin to feel like spikes in different parts of your body. Some people even think that these spikes are caused by black magic. But no, these spikes are caused by not forgiving. Because they are so strong. So now, the crowd will still say, no, he doesn't deserve to be forgiven. Usually it's he. Usually the abuser, most of the time, a he. Sometimes also women abuse. But let's use the word he, because that is what is happening most of the time in this planet. So the Akrat says, I will never forgive. He doesn't deserve to be forgiven. And right there, the Akrat is contracting more. And therefore, who is suffering? You. Not the perpetrator. You see? So the Akrat is in a way finding a way to confuse you, to keep this contraction, and it has an agenda. The agenda of the Akrat is surviving. So do not give any more food to this Akrat, and begin to forgive. And how do you forgive? By also understanding that the perpetrator probably was also abused. Usually the one that abuses has been abused. So you can simply try to forgive the perpetrator by thinking that he He was probably abused when he was 5, 6, 7 years old. A little child, innocent child. His innocence was taken away. And then you begin to understand this fact. And like this, you begin to relax and say, okay, I cannot blame you. You're just repeating something. Usually when there is abuse, also there are certain astral parasites that are passed. And these parasites live through these physical bodies by absorbing certain astral or subtle energies. So, in other words, the person that did this is sick. This person needs help. So by understanding this, you begin to relax. And you begin to forgive. And now, the magic can happen. You can even help this person. First by stopping him or her from keep abusing. In a way, it's your responsibility to tell everyone around about what this person did, but without anger. Not to get it back, but to make sure that this person won't do that to other people. And then, through the loved ones, you can tell the loved ones, look, this person needs help. Maybe, well, here is very popular psychotherapy. Stop. Because the secret itself becomes putrid. It is like keeping like a fruit in a box. So this fruit, if you keep it in a box for a year, and then you open the box, and to be filled up with mold, bacteria, worms, etc. So you have to open this and you have to clean it. You cannot keep this secret anymore. Secret kills. Maybe first you can talk with somebody that you trust, but slowly open it more and more and more. And remember, not to be embarrassed, because we are all together in this. You are not alone. And lamentably, most of the people have had some sort and some kind of abuse. I have no idea what happened to human beings, but we can heal it. Even though that happened, we can heal it by opening up, by forgiving, by helping, by exposing. And when you expose, you can call us and we'll be there with you, because you are not alone. We are all together. Just call us. You can call me by the name Annabelle. After the forgiving process, you can send some sort of good wishes to that person to heal, so they can understand, so they can change. If when you send these good wishes, you feel that there is some contraction, then the process of forgiving is not yet accepted by your physical body, by the cellular memory, by your akrat. So then you have to work a little bit longer. And keep opening yourself. Remember, this process of forgiving is to help you to be free from pain. It has nothing to do of helping the other person. You can help the other person in this other way, by exposing these secrets. Without anger. Remember, whenever you do this, do it from that evolved state. You do it with love, to protect and to help that person. Anything else?
That's it for today. Thank you so much. Beautiful messages, Annabelle.
So there is a process. It's called, from Hawaii, Ho'oponopono, no?
Ho'oponopono.
Okay. This is a fantastic process. And you can move your eyes from right to left when you are forgiving. If there are memories that come up to the surface, when the memories come up, just move your eyes from right to left, or you can do the infinite symbol. And this will help to clear the cellular memory. So you do Ho'oponopono, you just simply say, I forgive you, as you are remembering and doing this. And then you can say, I love you. And if there is a contraction, then you can keep forgiving. I forgive you. And in Ho'oponopono is interesting because at some point you ask, please forgive me. How can you ask, please forgive me to your perpetrator? But this trick is there for you to completely relax. Completely relax. And finally, when you accept that completely, and when you begin to love, it's because you are completely cured, because you are not holding this contraction. And remember, this is for you. We are not asking you to do this for the perpetrator. We are just asking you to do this for yourself, for your sake, for your spirit. Okay? Okay?
Okay, thank you.